Hi everyone. So yeah, this is my first live here on this group, and this is really a private and close group. So I think that I'll do quite often more live videos so that I can help you guys, or so that I can um, just give you guys values. So yeah, today the topic is on what is niche and how to find your niche, and yeah, something like that. So if you guys have any queries or regarding niche, then you can just, I think you can drop down here. I'll try to answer your questions as well. So yeah, so this is my first live. I'm just figuring out here on Facebook as well. All right, so let's begin, right? So what is niche? So we always hear about, like, like what is niche, and like how to find a niche and how to have a clarity on our niche. So as I believe, and as I have experienced and learned from a lot of really good creators, they taught me, like, niche is not just only industry. It's not the whole industry. Like we say a fitness niche, or like we say fashion niche, or whether it's for designing niche or travel niche or food niche. But niche is basically it's just a solution, specific solution for our specific problems. So in this social media world, we have a lot of competition already, and if we are just coming out right now, if we are just a beginner, we have to stand out. You have to just, there are tons of Instagram marketer, there are tons of Pinterest marketer, there are tons of Facebook ads manager, and so on. You can just find anyone, and so brilliant, and they have already established their brand. And when you come out as a beginner, why people would trust you, right? So you have to always stand out, and how you will stand out is all because of your niche. So once you get the clarity in your mind, and as well as your niche, then you will eventually just you will just pop out, or you can just outstand from everyone, and everyone can notice you. So as per my experience, I used to share when I was beginning at this personal branding journey and digital marketing. So I I just had fear of missing out, and I started from giving the YouTube videos ideas, or YouTube tips ideas, Instagram ideas, or whatnot, personal branding ideas, and I was all over the place. And there was the time when I was so frustrated, I was so burnt out from only creating the contents, and I didn't have any client. No one was interested on what I was serving, because at the time I didn't have a clarity on my niche, and nobody knew that I was expert on specific field. So I, after few months, or like probably after a year, so I started at 2020, and at 2021 I learned a lot. And after that, I found like how to find a clarity on my niche, and what I was expertise on. And that's how I switched into Pinterest marketing, because there are tons of reasons why I love Pinterest. And it's whether it's for the organic traffic, whether it's my personal favorite, whether it's just due to the rapid growth, and Nepalese people are also using it more than Instagram and LinkedIn, if we see the stats, social media stats. So yeah, there are tons of reasons for me to love Pinterest, and nobody was doing that in our market. So and also I had the experience on Pinterest as well, and I was also at the time one of my first client got like for Pinterest, without even without, like, I realized that I love Pinterest and I can do so much on Pinterest. One client just believed in me, and we just worked, we signed up to work together. So after I just got into the Pinterest marketing, and I just had a clarity on my niche, and I wanted to share a lot about the Pinterest, then many people got attracted because they knew that I am the expert of certain field, not just the whole digital marketing, but as a specific Pinterest only. So they wanted to just excel, and they just wanted to upscale their brands on Pinterest, because they were just fed up of all of the social media, and they created contents on all of the social media, and they wanted to try Pinterest, and I was the one who was serving that solutions for them. So they just got attracted, and I got many clients than before, right? So another thing is that niche, how we can differentiate is that, for example, you wanted a design for your project, and there are two persons. So one is a graphic designer who have complete knowledge of designing. He also do Instagram post designing, he also do UX and UI designing, and he is also good at what else designing, like product designing, poster designing and all, so another person is he only share only about UX and UI design, and he is specialist on that. So whom would you prefer to work with if you want a UX and UI design for your project? So there is, like, there will be clearly this person will get a higher chance and higher rank, because we know, other client know, or our audiences know that he is the expert of certain field. Though he knows everything, though he knows, jack of all trades but master of none, he is the master of one, and that will build up the trust and the authority for your audience. So you should always figure out how you can just stand out, and how you can niche down, so that you can stand out from your competition, right? So I have couple of questions, and I have written down so many points that you can just write down if you have a pen paper right now, to figure out how to find your winning idea, how to find your clarity on your niche. So yes, okay, first of all, I like to, if you have pen and paper, just write down one thing that people would always ask you for, like constant ask you for a help, or people, your friends or your family come to you to ask for a certain advice. Write down these questions, and just put a space over there, or you can just, after this live, you can just figure out, what is the one thing, or what are the things. You don't have to one, you can have as many as you can just gather, and think like, what is the one thing, or what are the many things that people ask you for a help. So for me, people ask me for advices, because they think that I give good advices, whether it's for marketing, whether it's for their business purposes, whether it's for their pets, whether it's for anything, relationship advice or anything, right? So I always, when people ask me for advices, or my friends and families ask me, I just put myself in that position, and I give advices. So I might be pretty good on giving advices, so that can be my plus point, and I'll just write down, so they ask me for advices for any kind of niche, or any kind of category. They ask me for advices, so I am pretty good at giving advices. So that's my point. So another thing is, I might be good at dancing, right? And they can just ask me for, like, what kind of dance should I do, or how can I start with dancing, or whether I'm really good at cooking, so they ask. My sister is really good at cooking, and we always seek help to her, we call her and ask the recipe, because she is the one who can give us the right advice, because she is the expert on that field. So that's why write down all of the things that people ask you for help and advices. All right. So the second question is that write down second question and write down what is your favorite problem to solve. So people have so many problems, and you have seen so many problems in your life as well as others' life, so what is one thing or many things that certain thing that you want to help them with? There might be a problem for probably fashion, if you are interested in fashion, so if you are interested in fashion and someone have a very bad sense of fashion, then you just want, you are just compelled to give him or her the advice of don't wear that, don't wear this, because it doesn't look good, you have that OCD. So that is the problem you just want to solve, so you can write down the certain things that you want to you just really want to solve certain problems, and write down what are those problems, right? So another thing is that write another question. So this one will be the third question, and here you can write just what are the accomplishments that you have done till now, or what are the what are the things, hard things that you have overcome till now, like whether it's for the small wins, whether if it's for the biggest wins you have accomplished till now. Write down all of the things, whether you have just hit 200 subscribers on YouTube, whether you have gained 1K followers on Instagram, whether you have just won or graduated from class 12, or whether you have just quitted your corporate 9 to 5 as well. So write down all of the accomplishments that you have done till now, right? So after all of the questions you have just listed and all of the answers that you listed, now you should move on to the next phase of niching down. So niching down, and as well as niche clarity, to gain the clarity on your niche. Now write down all of the ideas that you can possibly think of, like a business, since we are doing business on our social media, and we have to think of, like, if you like cooking, let's say, and people ask you for cooking advices and the recipe, you can possibly make start your cooking social media channel, or you can just sell your products that you baked or that you made, that you cooked, so just write down all of the ideas on one column, like what can be a possibly solutions that I will be doing for the rest of the 5 years, or next down the line 10 years, that you can possibly work for that for the longer term, so if that idea is a yes for you, if you are yes, you can do for the long run, you can do for the longer term, then just give a tick to that column, right? So another question you can ask, like, can I do it for free? Like whether I earn, whether I don't earn, you can just do it for free. Can you do it for free for other people, just the things that you love? If the answer is yes, then give a tick. If the answer is no, then just know that that is just your hobby. All right, here comes the segregation of the hobby and your passion. So if you can do it for free for the longer term, then you can't just run your business for a long run. So you have to just know right at this point that that is not for you. So I really love art, I really love to paint, but I know the fact that I can't just make that a business. I can do that professionally because that's just my hobby, because it takes a lot of time and I can't do that for free. And so but I love to give advices. I love to give advices like this, like providing the values about marketing and all for free, because I love it, and also I'm really passionate about this topic. So yeah. So next question is that, what do you think that business, that idea, do you think that you can scale it? Do you think that business can scalable? It is scalable, like you can just earn, right now you can earn 5K, let's say, and after few months or after a year you will be able to earn 10K, 20K and all, so do you can upgrade that business idea? If the yes, you can just move to the next next round, next phase. So next phase is that, do you think that you can just scale it, and as well as you think that there is really a demand for your business ideas in the market? So you really need to do a competitor research, or whether the market research, to figure out like, is it scalable? And if yes, then is there the the need for the market to have your skill? If you have a solution for that thing, do you think that the people have a problems for that, so that you can solve those problems? So problems, all of our clients have those problems, and you should be the one who is providing the solution for them. So just figure out, do you have a solution for them? And just think of like, does the people have problem what I am trying to solve? So if the answer is yes, that is your winning idea. All right, so let's say I am a Pinterest marketer, right? And I have all the yeses and the ticks on all of the columns, and I just thought like, there is, it can be scalable, and as well as there is also a market, there is also a need for my work, for my talent, and for my skill. So people have really a problem because they don't know about Pinterest marketing, and they don't know how to market, how to just put out the contents on Pinterest, since Pinterest is growing so far, like so fast, and it will go so far as well. So I just tap on that platform, because everyone was doing it, Instagram, TikTok and all, YouTube, but I just tap on the Pinterest because no one was doing so. So that was my point when I figured out, okay, that's my niche. Now how can I niche down? So there are also, like I said, there will be always so many competition, and you have to stand out. Since I am a Pinterest marketer, and there are already so many competitions around me, internationally, because local is only, I think it's only me, but international, I have to go and compete with the international marketer as well, right? So just figure out what is one thing or that you love to do, or what kind of clients you want to have, who is your dream clients. I mean, like, finding a dream client is also, there are so many tactics that probably I'll do it in my next life, but just figure out with whom, what kind of person you would like to work with. You will be so happy, and you will be able to show them the result that they want. So just figure out your dream client, and once you have figured out what's your winning idea, we have to just niche down. All right, so niching down is like the niching down is basically means, like, let's say Pinterest marketing, or above that it is the social media marketing, and above that it's just a digital marketing, right? So digital, we are marketing our services and the products digitally. So that's a digital marketing, is a whole industry, and we can just make it like a tree, you know, make it like the branches, and this is the parent, and we have to just make their child, grandchild, and just go deep and niche down. So this is the digital marketing, and I'm just jumping into the social media marketing, and after social media marketing I'm jumping to the Pinterest marketing, leaving all of the platforms aside, right? It can be Facebook ads or Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, YouTube marketing, content strategy, content creation, and all so many stuffs in digital marketing, because it's really huge. And I just jumped into Pinterest marketing, and after Pinterest marketing, what I niched is that I want to help only millennials, right? And also I want to help not the product based services. I don't want to go all around, but I just want to focus the people who have services like me, because you know, like I have been through the phases, because I have personally been a service based entrepreneur, and I know what are the steps that worked and that will work for my clients as well, and what are the things that will never work for me and that will also not work for my clients, right? So I am just targeting the service based entrepreneurs, and after that I just again niche down to just not only like service based provider to do everything, but just to help them to upscale their business through Pinterest, right? So that's, I just deep down went diving, you know, and went so niche to the funnel to the end that I apparently stand out because there are people who just do Pinterest marketing and they just want to target all of the people, right? So when the client comes in and see our profile, then if they see like I am the service based I am the person who helps service based provider to upscale and excel their business, then they are going to attracted by me, rather than someone who is telling that he is the digital marketing expert and he or she want to just upscale the brand and businesses to digital marketing. Then they would never go to them if they want a service for the Pinterest marketing only, right? So they do not have fear of missing out, because we just want, I know that feeling because I was in that phase also, and we thought like, you know, there will be so many people that I'll be losing out, right? So there will be always fear of missing out of okay, I won't have enough clients and all because I'm so niche down and nobody will know me, or there won't be a dream client for me, like the client will always prefer the other than me. So you have to always know the fact that there will be always a dream client for you, waiting for you, and there will be not just one, not just two, there will be hundreds of them if you figure out how to get clarity on your niche, how to write the right niche statement, and how to stand out from other. And just think like, you know, like whatever you are solving, whatever the services you are going to provide, there are always a market for it. So yeah, at first you definitely, when you are starting out, at first you basically need to you know, like give so many things for free for goodwill, but always believe in yourself and believe in the universe that what you give with the generosity, with the true intention, you will always get back, no matter what. So yeah, just work hard, be kind. So you need to just be calm and consistent, so that it will eventually revolve around you and come back to you. So yeah guys, that's that was my first live, and it really went well, and I have no viewer, and I'm just speaking with myself right now, and probably I'll just, you know, post it on this close group, and I promise that, you know, I'll come more live often, so that I can give value to my small and the strong community, because we this community. I believe that this community is so humble and so strong and supportive. So I just wanted to, you know, give value to you guys because you joined this journey and we will grow together. And I really wish you guys all the best, and I hope that this live was helpful. And yeah, you can just if this will be posted in Facebook, then you can just comment down below if you learned anything, or if you what kind of you know, like what kind of live should I come with up, like any ideas you have, you can just comment down below. And yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye.